Now, if you made a mistake that you just can't live with, like this big hole, that was an accidental um, extra piece of yarn over the needles, creating that gap. This is what you want to avoid. You're going to have to take it off your needles and you're going to unravel it, which in knitting we call frogging, like the noise a frog makes. Rip it, rip it. And so you just slowly want to unravel those. The yarn that we chose here is a little sticky, which is actually a good thing when you're unraveling because you don't want it to be too slippery and you lose stitches. So just nice and slow. Now, because this yarn is a little sticky, a little Velcro-y at times, like it might get caught on itself. You just want to gently pull it apart like Velcro. Just really nicely go. And it's kind of fun to rip out work. It's easier than knitting. And just keep going until you notice that you've erased your mistake. There I can see where that extra yarn was creating the hole, so I've got to go back one more row, get rid of that altogether. Now right there I know that I got rid of my hole. So I could go ahead and put it back on needles. I could go ahead and put those on the right needle and those on the left needle. And for circular knitting, it wouldn't matter because they're all one needle. But I think I'll just show you, well, I'll just go all the way back and show you how to put them on. There's a right way and a right way to load these stitches back onto your needle. We say this is the front leg of my knit stitch, and this is the back leg of my knit stitch. So you could put on like that with the front leg facing you, or you could put it on like that, and that's actually twisted. So and I'll show you how to fix that. So I'm going to leave that one twisted. I'm going to put a few on these randomly. And then I'm going to show you these. I'm putting all on correctly. So that leg facing back leg. It's actually a little harder to get them on the needle correctly, but it's easier to knit them when they're on there correctly. Now let's say one falls apart. That's actually pretty easy to fix. Just go ahead and grab it with the extra needle or just your hands, and don't worry about that right now. I'll show you how to fix it. Okay, so that stitch feels like it's already been knit, so just gonna start knitting along. And if they feel normal, then they're probably normal, but you want to check and make sure they look normal. So these I all loaded on there correctly. And I can look at the back and see where I have that mistake that I want to fix. But even if I wasn't looking, when I get to that stitch, nope, I did miss it, never mind. So be looking out for those kinds of things. If you know that you made them, you could put a marker there. So to fix this, where you dropped the stitch in the row before, put it on the tip of your needle and take the stitch that's from the row below and pull it over, and there you've just reknit that stitch. Might look a little loose at first, but it'll all even out. Oh, look, there's one that's on there wrong. Now, if I knit it the normal way, it's hard. It doesn't feel right. And I'm gonna see that that stitch is on there twisted. So if you come to a stitch that's not on there right, you can take it off and turn it, or you can just stick your needle through the back instead of sticking your needle through the front like you normally do. So whichever thing, if you notice a stitch that doesn't feel right, it's not on there right, you can turn it and knit it the right way, or you can just stick your needle through that back side. That one's on there right.